Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. This is the look that we are doing today. I like it, I think it's cute, or you'll see what happened here later. We're just using some of my favorite products to do this look. Some products that I think are underrated, some products that maybe I just had laying around that I wanted to use up. It's a little mix of both. It's nothing really new, which I think is a breath of fresh air in the world of constant beauty launches. So I hope that you stick around and you like this video and you enjoy just like kicking it back and using some good old products. All right, let's get into this. Hello everyone. I am so excited to be filming this today. I haven't filmed in a while and I've just been going through some rough patches up here. Also, my period did start earlier this week, so that might be a significant reason as to why I haven't been feeling great. But I woke up today and I was like, all right, we're getting things done, we're doing things. Very excited to be here. And we're going to be using some popular products, but also some products that I just don't see people talk about that I really love, or ones that I just don't have full opinions on. Either way, let's start. We're gonna start with the NYX Marshmallow Primer. Do I think primers do anything? Yes and no. Depends on the primer. I think if you just have like nice moisturized skin, then but something like a pore filling primer can be really helpful, like a gripping primer can be really helpful for some people. This was the one that was like, it does everything, like 10-in-1 primer, blah, 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 blah. It is the holy grail of everything. It's not the holy grail of everything. Okay, get over yourself. But it is nice. It's like a little bit, it smells nice, I guess. But it's moisturizing on the skin. Adds a little bit of just a glow from being moisturizing, not like any shimmer in it or anything. And it is a little bit smoothing, I've noticed on the skin. Like a little bit, like my skin and my pores just look a bit smoother when I'm using this, as opposed to when I'm not. Do I use this every time I do my makeup? No. But I have it, so I'm using it. If I didn't have it, would I miss it? No. But I have it, so I'm gonna use it up. And it's also so expensive. Why is drugstore makeup getting so expensive? Why? Why is this like $18? What? At fucking Target? Like what? Like it's crazy. I'm not a fan of what is happening with drugstore makeup and prices. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. This is in the shade Shell L0. I think it's the lightest shade that they have. I have mixed feelings about this because sometimes it looks really great and other times it looks really bad. And the times that it looks really bad, I don't think it's the product's fault, I think it's my fault. I will say, I prefer this foundation with a sponge. I do not have a sponge. So I'm gonna start with my hands and then I'm gonna try and do the rest with the brush. We will see. Also, I'm gonna put a lot on because we have those like blemishes to cover. I'm gonna put on more than normally I do like 1 to 2 pumps. We're gonna do more than that today because also the one pump is super tiny, so I don't know. Let's find out. It has a bit of a thicker consistency too. It's not like very like liquid fluid consistency. It is a bit thicker, more of like a cream liquid foundation. Also my mirror is up there, so that's why I'm looking above you. It's not because I hate you, I promise. I love you. But I like this one. It has really good coverage. I notice when I use this, if I use like 1-2 pumps and blend it in, I look so fucking insane right now. If I use like 1-2 pumps and blend it in just fully with my hands, it looks very, very natural and really nice. But sometimes when I don't like it is when I use a brush and then I don't like this. No, I'm sorry, not that I don't like this. I don't like how I'm applying this. This is fully on me if this ends up looking bad. But I just want to get it on first. I have literally never done this. I've never applied makeup like this. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think I'm doing it to get more coverage. I truly don't know. Who is letting me do this? I feel like a kid doing finger painting right now. This is low-key very fun. Why did I put foundation there? But it feels really nice. It looks really nice. I will say it does have mini little reflective particles in it. I normally hate like mica. I hate it. I normally hate when it's in any product, foundation, a concealer, or moisturizer, like anything. But in this, I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't mind it in this because it's so small that it's fine. It's not super obvious. It really just is like those little like micro reflective pigments. All right, close up. This looks phenomenal, even with the brush. Because I'm not a huge fan of this with a brush. I think that it can make it look too dry. What do you? I think it looks nice. Okay. I actually think it looks really good. It's really nice coverage, and I think it's very glowy, but it doesn't look like I'm caked in makeup, but like that's covered. That's covered up. It looks really beautiful. I do like it. I do like it. I like it a lot. And next I'm going to go in with the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealers. Everyone loves these. They're very liquid. They have skincare in them. They are a medium coverage. These are not a full coverage, but they are so beautiful. I'm gonna use Fair today. These look so much like skin. These will blend in so well into your skin on the face and under the eye. So that's what I really love about these. If you're looking for high coverage, this is not the concealer for you, but you really don't need a lot. This is too much. I'm not even gonna use all of that. But you do not need a whole lot with this, and it will just look so natural of a finish. And this I find works well with a brush and a sponge. If you blend out with your hands, I'm sure it would be fine. I sometimes will start with my hands. Like this, I'll blend out with my hands and you'll see. Like that, it just melts in and it blends out super quick. Especially if you're using your foundation brush for concealer, you're gonna blend it out in like 2 seconds. It's when you're doing those small, precise areas that you want to use a smaller brush. And there you go. Everything is just really blending into the skin. So this is what the skin looks like with just the primer, the foundation, and the concealer. Stunning. And then for powder, I don't think this one's underrated. I think it's just not widely talked about, but the people who have it love it. So I guess that does mean it's underrated. This is the No. 7 Triple Lift and Illuminate. As you can see, I hit pan on it literally 2 days ago. 2 days ago I hit pan on this. Very excited. It's so smooth. It kind of makes your skin look airbrushed. So I've seen a lot of people compare this to the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless powder, whatever. I don't know. I've never used that one, so I can't compare them, but a lot of people have said that they are very similar. And Charlotte is expensive. So if you're interested in that, I would recommend this. I would recommend this regardless, because I hit pan on it. And one thing about me, I don't finish products ever. I will get rid of expired products after years, and there will not, like, it doesn't look like it was used. I don't finish products, so to hit pan on a product is very exciting for me. All right, thank you. Thank you so much, QV+. Thank you. I will finish this because it is a gorgeous, gorgeous powder. And I'm using this to set under the entire face. The entire face. I do, on a smaller brush, take these areas around my nose and under my eye and like my chin, because those are the areas that my makeup will start to break up, because I will miss them with a bigger brush. If I'm setting with a bigger brush, I'll just boop, 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 and then I'll end up not getting these areas properly set. So I do like to take a smaller brush on those areas to make sure that I am setting them properly. I always start setting with a tapping motion to push the powder into the skin, really set it onto the skin. And then after like the powder is on, then if I want to like move the powder around, oh, it's a hummingbird, then I will go into those sweeping motions on top of already laid down powder. And then I'm gonna take a bigger, fluffier powder brush. Oh my gosh, look at it. And then I'm really gonna work the powder into the brush. Oh no, a chunk came out. Yeah. And then we're gonna use that to set the rest of your face. I always like this area, like right above my eyebrows, I always miss with foundation and powder and stuff. So I always make sure to go, because I'm always afraid of getting stuff in my eyebrows. So like I really make sure to press things like right up onto my brow basically. And this will not be a flat matte, which is what I like about this powder. It doesn't have a sheen to it, and it's not a flat matte, but it just has a natural kind of skin-like finish. It mattifies a little bit, but then throughout the day, it just looks like skin. It doesn't really... So if you're looking to stay matte all day, this is not the powder for you. It's just not, but if you want a natural looking powder, highly, highly, highly recommend. I used to just do like a little dusting of powder over my face, but then like my foundation would always break up, especially like right here. And so I have had to learn to not be afraid of powder, especially because I have dry skin. If you pack on powder, it's not gonna hurt your makeup. Like it's gonna help it. Powder helps, powder does not hurt most of the time. Powder is your friend, so find one that you like and then pack it on, because that is a setting spray will keep your makeup on. It's got nothing on powder. It's got nothing on powder. That is what the skin looks like powdered. I think it looks so natural. I say that as I have a full coverage foundation on, but it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of stuff on my face, which I really like. Big fan, big fan. Blush and bronzer and highlight. Both of these are underrated products. All right, we'll start with blush and bronzer because it's in a little duo. This is the Jaclyn Blush and Bronze and Blushing Duo in Lilac, Love, and Top Tan. I love these so much. Okay. This bronzer, if you have fair skin with neutral to cool undertones, okay? You're welcome. You are welcome. You will not look orange. It is a neutral tone bronzer. I'll swatch it on my hand for you to see. It's a neutral tone bronzer and it's very sheer. And I personally love a more sheer blush and bronzer, but more specifically bronzer, because I'm so pale that I want to be in control of how much bronzer I am putting on. And these are also not a flat matte at all. They are a baked formula, so they're gonna give you a slight sheen when you put them on. So it's a very natural bronze that you are going to get with this. I'm just gonna take this brush, and you can load up your brush because it's such a sheer formula, which I love. Okay. And you're gonna see, it's not going to look like a whole lot once it's on. Okay, I'll do one side of my face first. It's not going to look like a whole lot, but look what it does. It just looks like there's life on this side of the face. It doesn't look like, oh, lots of bronzer. It just looks like there's life on the face. It is, for some reason, hard to find. Always the lightest shade of bronzer in like any line is like a light orange color. And it's like, well, that's not what we want. We don't want orange. We want like a neutral kind of brown. Well, I want like a neutral kind of brown, so that way it just brings a subtle warmth to the face. Because if I use like Benefit Hoola bronzer, I'm looking like Chester Cheeto. And I'm gonna show you right now, because what the heck? This is why I prefer to set my under eyes with a puff now instead of a brush, because I find that a brush can't get into everything. And I love this concealer, okay? This does not normally happen. This is why I prefer to set my under eyes with a puff. I just didn't have one on me right now. If you can see, everything, it's creased and settled, and we just don't like that. We don't like that. So we're going to try and tap that out. That looks better. Looks better. All right. That's just how we're gonna do things today. Your makeup's not gonna be perfect every day. It's just not. Okay. And then honestly on the same brush, because I don't want to get another one. I've had this for months. For months, I've had this. I didn't know there was a seal on the mirror. And then I'm just gonna take, ooh, actually no, wait, I wanted to use a different blush. This is not underrated, e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is in the shade Tahiti. I was gonna get Bora Bora, but I want Tahiti. It's a very nice rose shade. Now I'm going to find my little brush. Here it is. This is the Sephora collection number 45. This is the mini one, but it's the same, like, and it fits perfectly. into here. So we're just gonna pick up some of, and this is a cream blush. It's a cream to powder. And I find that this applies great on top of if you've already powdered. So it's not going to disturb what we have underneath. Okay, and then there's how that looks. I kind of wish that I used Bora Bora instead, but we're already here. So, and then you know what, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna take some of this Lilac Love, just put it right on top to help cool it down. Just to help cool it down. And these blush and bronzer, these Jaclyn ones, they last all day, which is very surprising. I've noticed with a baked formula, it's usually a lot more sheer and like buildable of an application, but something about it, once it's on the skin, it's on the skin. It's on, which is very nice. So yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit more of that just over the blush we already have, because why not? And then on the nose. Okay, and this is very blushed. We are very blushy, very blushy today. Let's do highlight. This is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder and Highlight 01. Stunning highlight. It is subtle, it is not crazy, it will not like make you beam to outer space, but it is just makes you look like ethereal. I don't know how else you can. It is so pretty. Gorgeous. Stunning. Okay, that's how it looks. It's very pretty. And then I'm gonna take the Colourpop Wild Nothing palette, and we're just gonna do a pretty basic look, I think. I take shade Crystal Cove on this fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna put this kind of everywhere, like on the whole everything. It's a matte with a little bit of shimmer in it, so we're just gonna put that all over everything. Okay, I noticed with this foundation, the primer is not like smoothing out my pores, which like I don't expect it to, but I noticed with like some other foundations, they just work maybe better in that way. It looks smoother. This just doesn't look super smooth, but also like I don't care. Like my pores aren't crazy huge and everyone has pores, like get over it. Okay, now that that is down, I think I want to do something super basic. So I'm going to take Top Down and Vagabond and kind of mix them just to like lighten up this brown. I hope it's not too orange. It's looking kind of, let me try it on my hand. Okay, yeah, no, it's not too orange. Sometimes if I'm unsure what something's gonna look like, I'll just buff it onto my hand to see how the color's gonna show up. So that looks fine. I'm just gonna lightly, I'm barely touching my lid. Just put that in the crease. Okay. Barely touching because I don't want a lot. I'm not looking for anything crazy, just to lightly define the crease. Okay, so do you see how all that really did was kind of make a shadow in the eye? That's all I'm trying to do. Just a shadow. I'm not trying to put a crazy amount of color there. I just want a shadow. Do I want to do anything crazy? No, I don't. I know what I want to do. I'm just going to take this flat brush. No bounds, just this brown color. Okay, this is the best that it's getting. It's not getting better than this. We're just accepting it. That took way too long. All right, we're just accepting that. And we're just gonna align my waterline with brown. This one's from Essence, another underrated product. Essence, this is the long-lasting eye pencil in Hot Chocolate. The Essence eyeliners stay on the waterline. No eyeliner stays on my waterline, ever. These ones stay on my waterline. Okay, now that that's on, I'm gonna take that dark brown again and just go over the lower lash line. And that will help to also kind of blend out the brown on the waterline. And because I brought the liner on the waterline on the bottom all the way in, I'm gonna bring the shadow all the way in as well. And I'm just blending out that brown with the shade Vagabond in the palette. The brows, I'm not going to use my Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt, even though that is my favorite, and I think that that is an underrated project. Okay, take a breath. Take a sip. This is also a really great brow product that I'm going to use. It has little fibers in it too, so very fun. And this is a cooler tone than the Maybelline one that I love, and I prefer having a cooler brow because I, have cool brows naturally, and I have cool hair, and I have cool skin, cool toned. I'm not saying that I'm cool. I'm a very cool toned gal. I don't think I have a single warm tone on my body, even though I tried to convince myself that I was warm toned for years. I was like, no, I have yellow undertones. Yeah, Anna, when you're in orange bathroom lighting. Okay, dark and bold, how we like it. And this is another warning, flashing warning. I'm using this because I have it, not because I like it. It doesn't hold a curl, and it doesn't like feather off the lashes. It leaves like a blunt end tip, and I don't like it at all, but we have it. Same kind of thing, except I like the NYX Marshmallow Primer. Using it because I have it. If I didn't have it, would I miss it? No. Okay, so I just put on like a teeny tiny bit, and now it looks fine. Now I like it. I'm just putting on like a light little layer. We'll see if this holds. I don't know, but it's... Now I like it, and I've been bashing it. We'll see. I probably won't keep liking it. It's probably a fluke. I don't know. Why am I so pessimistic? And then I'm gonna take the Clinique Chubby Stick in the shade Fuller Fig. This is just like, no one talks about Clinique products unless it's like Black Honey. But like, this is good. It's cute. It's quick. It's easy. It's pink. Right, and this is the look. This is not exactly what I had in my head for what I was gonna do today, but it's what we have. And you know what, I'm okay with it. I'm a fan, I like it. I think this turned out really cute. Thoughts. Something about the concealer today just wasn't vibing. I don't know what it was. This concealer is lovely. I don't know why it didn't work today. I think it's because I was setting with it with a brush. I don't know, but everything else looks really, really great. I thought I only liked this foundation when I used a little bit of it, but I used a lot, and it looks fantastic. Wow. Okay, I'm actually very impressed with this foundation. And then everything else just like, worked well as I thought it would. We're not going to talk about the wings. We're not going to talk about them. They're not good. And that's something I'm going to have to deal with. I have to live with this today, not you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you, I don't know if you would found some new products that you like. If you like this eyeshadow look, it's very simple. I really didn't do anything crazy. This was more about like fun products. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. I probably won't keep liking it. This is probably a fluke. I don't know. Why am I so pessimistic?